That's the backdrop as the Cleveland Browns bring an attitude this year and a defense to what they hope would be go along with the Ravens on the dog pound, ready to bone the Ravens, I guess. Oh, they Halloween early in the dog pound. First drive for the Browns. Tim Couch hits a Sellers Market and a Mike Sellers 13 yards. Then Thomas from the Cleveland area, one of his many young cousins, James Jackson, on the draw to the Ravens 22. 2 plays later, Couch, Kevin Johnson, they hooked up for a big win late. Remember against San Diego a couple weeks ago. Then Jackson, wait a minute, you're running on the Ravens? 51 yards in 6 plays, 7-0. Cleveland.
Yeah, watch the 3 blocks here. Wallabaugh going to be on Ray Lewis. Look at the kick-out block on Sharper, and then Corey Harris gets pinned to the inside. What a great job of blocking the blocking triangle to get Jackson into the end zone.
So late first, Elvis Gerback play action. Wally Rainier hits him the ball in the air. Dwayne Rudd, who's had a big season for the Browns, makes the interception, their 12th of the year already. What happens here, Tom?
Take a look at Jonathan Ogden there at the tackle spot. He's going to look inside. The blitzer, Rainier, comes outside, goes right by him. You can see Ogden still looking for somebody to block.
Bit of NFL history. Congratulations, Matt Stover. 32 straight games with a field goal, breaking the mark of 31 that he co-held with the longtime Vikings kicker Fred Cox. Scores 7-3. Caught in a trap. Gerback picked off by Anthony Henry. Dialed the wrong number. Henry, who picked off 3 Detmer passes, remember, in one game, returns it inside the 20, Tom.
Yeah, great job here reading the route. Didn't look into the backfield until he knew the ball was in the air, and then made a great drive on the football.
Sets up a field goal, 10-3. Under 20 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 3 for the Ravens. Ayan Badeo runs close to the 20. They close to the first down. Gerback calls timeout. They figure it's 4th down. 9 seconds to go, 4th down. Coach Brian Billick says, well, 4th down, let's get a field goal. Let's go off the field at 10-6. Field goal! And Stover hits a 38-yarder. But then, wait a minute. You're telling me it wasn't 4th down? It was 1st down? Look at the guys on the side. Well, you know what? You moved out of here 6 years ago. You got more coming to you, pal. That's the way Red Auerbach did it at the Boston Garden. What do you expect? So it's 10-6 at the half. Oh, James Trapp just levels Dennis Northcutt. Don't believe me? Listen for yourself. Northcutt able to stand, and he did come back in the game, which is a clean hit. And Northcutt tough. Now, speaking of tough, Jim Brown, they can run it better than anybody. Now, James Jackson, nobody's comparing him to Jim Brown, but the Browns running the ball. This is on the Baltimore Ravens, Tommy. It's 22 yards.
And again, if you're going to run the ball, you got to figure out a way to try to block Ray Lewis. And here, Brad Bedell is going to be the guy who does it from his center spot. He comes out, does a great job of kicking out, and a job of getting the runner back into the secondary.
So big play, 4th and 1 gamble. They figured a long field goal. Couch scrambling to Aaron Shea, 1st down. So instead of now just moving the chains, they get the 1st down. I love this attitude. Couch, we're going for the downs. Kevin Johnson, beautiful pass, 28 yards, 17-6. Cleveland. Next Ravens possession, caught in a trap. He can walk out. Jameer Miller, the hit. Greg Spires recovers it. Cleveland ball, and Elvis has left the building. Next play, like a championship team would. Couch. Zing! Quincy Morgan, touchdown, 24-6, Cleveland. Last chance now for Baltimore. They're now 24-14. Randall Cunningham in, trying to work a miracle. Keith McKenzie, sack, one of 7 sacks for the Browns. They've bitten off the Ravens. Finally, the Wicked Witch is dead. The Browns have beaten the Ravens 24-14. The Cleveland Browns, defense, attitude, and a celebration that's going to go long into the night in Cleveland. The defending champs have lost 2 in a row. They're 3-3. Cleveland 4-2. Tim Couch, one of the heroes, with our Ed Werder.
Thanks, Boomer. Tim Couch authors the most shocking upset of the new era Browns. Tim, one of the key things it seemed like you were able to protect the football, and that's something they failed to do. Did you think you could do that against this kind of defense?
Well, we had to do that. You know, we felt that our defense could go out and play well against their offense, and the main thing we had to do was just stay on the field offensively, keep drives alive, eat up some of the clock, and score when we got our opportunities, and we were able to do it.
You were able to manage the game effectively. Was that because you were able to start the game off with that long touchdown drive?
Well, I think so. You know, the first drive, you know, we marched right down and scored, and you know, had a great drive, and then we kind of went into a rut a little bit. But this is the best defense in the league, and they're going to shut you out sometimes. But I thought we did a good job of bouncing back and scoring when our opportunities came up.
And then in the third quarter, you had back-to-back long ball touchdown plays over Dwayne Starks. Were you trying to target him in single coverage?
Well, it was just the way the play set up. It wasn't anything against Dwayne, or you know, they got two good corners. McAllister's a great player also, but you know, it was just the way the play was designed, and that's just what side of the field we were going to.
All right, Tim, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Boomer, back to you.